Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. And there is a washout weekend this weekend, so please stay dry if you're on the East Coast. It's going to rain all weekend long as tropical storm Opala is hit. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's going to hit you hard, friends. So try to stay dry and safe because this one is going to be a very washout weekend. So disclaimer. I'm the Panda Photographer, everyone. And I'm the only one in New York City that is a houseless individual. That I don't technically live here, everybody, because I've been here dealing with some stuff back and forth. But yeah, emphasizing my houselessness, but also talk about my EEOC versus porch lights in Madison, Wisconsin. That's been going on for 3 years, and that should not be taking place for 3 years. Most EEOC cases are dealt with in 6 months to 10 months time, but yeah, this one is kind of weird. But emphasizing that. But right now, we are in a tropical storm that just hit New York City's coastal areas. Later on today, we're going to feel the full effects of that storm. But yeah, just take it with a grain of salt, everybody. Real life, and just documenting this because I tried to go live, but it kept, for some reason, my cell phone service love to interrupt and go in and out when I'm live streaming now. So, but then again, that's super mobile for you. Why does this phone lag? This phone lags quite a bit. Yeah, it's been lag. I don't know. The S21 Plus, very awkward and weird device to say. It lags my videos. It's, mind you, I did everything in the settings to keep it like continuously have a very good like performance, and still it lags on everything I do. Except for video games, or sometimes it lags when I record 4K 60 sometimes. I'm like, not too sure about this phone, friend. Definitely not too sure. Shoots good video, good 4K. Even though I feel like the iPhone has better contrast. Definitely has better contrast. Ooh, was that a wet spot that just got on the lens? Yes, it was. Oh, man. Gonna wipe you guys down. Yeah, it's raining. But yeah, no one's coming into the live stream. That's the first time ever. 0 people. Normally there's like 10 people disliking the video and coming in and out in the first like 2 minutes. I guess the filter system is working a little bit. Yeah, been having some YouTube problems with a lot of people with a lot of hateful things to say, because I've been saying, I like to say what I want to say, everybody, because I know everything I have said about New York City has come to light in news broadcasts. So it's different when someone in the media says it, but it's a problem when a civilian says all these things about New York that's terrible. I don't find that amusing. I don't find that entertaining that you favor one particular outlet, which is the media, which is toxic, which they don't give you accurate information, or they're not in tune with you. They're not part of your system. If you believe that. Sometimes the media is not part of it. Yeah, it's what they want to broadcast. But me, I broadcast the truth, and people find that hard to believe. But recently, everything I had been saying about New York has came to light in news. I'm looking at myself, I'm looking at everyone, and everyone's saying to me like, wow, didn't you just say that in a video the other day? I was like, yep. And people criticized me for saying that. But it's okay for NBC or ABC or Fox News to say it. So you guys enjoy that kind of shit. That's why people looked at me, and then I was like, yeah, I know. I said this days ago. But I'm going to Douglas. This is why you guys do what you want in New York City. It's kind of strange that New York City is growing into, like, you gotta watch your back. That's what it's grown into. You gotta watch your back all the time now. Never know who's gonna pull out something. Anyone could be a delusional and the belligerent person, including I. Pissed me off long enough. You guys might see that. But anyway, everybody, good morning. New York City is going to see a very wet weekend. It's supposed to be into Monday, late morning. So if you guys have plans this weekend, baseball games, soccer games, you just cancel those. Because, yeah, it's going to be a washout this afternoon. Or early this morning, or late this morning. It's supposed to get heavy around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock a.m. So, right now, this is just a tip of that tropical storm that's coming from the Atlantic. And once it gets here, you're going to see a lot of gust wind. So everybody, you may want to buckle up. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea, but I don't want to hang out in the park house because, like, I need to get other stuff done, like videos pushed out, or start recording some videos. Need to start doing some cinematic stuff again. But I need to wait for a North slider. Sunwayfoto send me a M3 micro rail, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to replace the newer 140. Yeah, sorry, newer, but it's worked great. But, like, I need something with a little bit more premium quality. And I'm finding difficulties dealing with that. Yeah, just finding difficulties dealing with it. The newer, because the tension that tightens the arc Swiss clamps or L brackets that you use, so yeah, it keeps bending. So I'm afraid that might break soon. So this is why I asked Sunwayfoto, like, oh, I think it's time for that micro rail, because I'm going to use it as a NOAA point too. But it's early in the morning, everyone. I'm live streaming on the Samsung S21 Plus. It's giving me issues when I live stream on certain things. I'm finding being a bit laggy sometimes when I don't have any applications running in the background whatsoever. I don't even keep applications open. So why is this device lagging? Gets great battery life, but, like, something about it is, like, when I live stream with Primus Live or YouTube, it just has this inconsistency of, like, lagging. But yeah, I've been up since 3:30. Kind of sick, everyone. I got a fever, 103 still. Keep checking my fever. Trying to. Oh, I just wish this portrait thing would be behind me already, so I could just forget about it and leave it in the past. It's like, no. These guys are trying to accuse me of stealing time. Alright. I'm not the one to make the schedules, friend. That's just, no, you can't blame me for that. And then you got to tell me I try to steal donations. Like, really? Come on. You gotta, yeah, what camera you have? What footage did they provide you with? On what day? Because that's, no. Guys still don't have that. But I have it. That's why I uploaded it. And a letter from the Turkish friend that donated the donation. So you explained that, Porchlight. But I digress. Yeah, people were mad because I had a Turkish friend that came through just donate some groceries and because he was moving out and donate some cash. And I said, oh, no, you can't do the cash though because these guys will fight over it. And then the next you know, there's going to be an argument. And trust me, this is a shelter. And people will get stabbed for money. And guess what, everyone? I got footage of a homeless man being stabbed for that exact same reason. That exact same reason. That's why I'm not too sure if EEOC wants to see that or not. Like, this is the unsafety precautions at Porchlight they put us through. People can bring in weapons of any sort. We can't do backchecks. And I'm not going to do backchecks. I'm not going to violate someone's civil right to carry something in protection. Because in these modern days, you need protection. I'm not going to violate someone's civil right to hold out against them, say, hey, I have a civil duty to protect myself and the people that I love. But, yeah, everyone. Tropical storm is here, everyone. Later on this morning, oh, you're going to see it. It's going to come down so hard. And the wind is going to be very windy. But you guys are probably saying, well, Panda, are you going to stay in the hostel this time? Like, I cannot this time. Not only the hostel is booked into October, yes, it is fully booked. Now, I could go to other hostels, but they are way, way overpriced, friend. Way overpriced when I could get a better deal at the New York City Mall hostel. And as I said, I just talked to the owner, just ran into him. Kind of worried about me not eating. Like, yeah, that's the thing, friend. I'm destroying my insides by destroying myself because, yeah. And then someone says, oh, you try to apply for EBT for the 4th time and get rejected? Nah. I'm not even going to waste my time wasting car fare to go down there. Listen, I put in an application. They don't want to accept it. That's fine. That's New York. If I have to prove where I have to live, that's kind of fucked up too. Yeah, they want all types of like clarification. We don't see you in the system. Why have to be in a fucking system? See, that's another thing too I need to talk about. They want you to be in the system. They want you to be, yeah. So if you go into homeless shelter services and your name's, yeah, this is why you're not going to find my name in that system. No way. You're not going to get free grant money and abuse my fucking social security number. And then, and then when I leave New York, let's say I leave New York 2 months from now, right? And a year from now, you're still using my name and my social to get grant money and benefits and programs open. When I'm not even in your system. I'm not even using your programs. And this is a problem with 501c3s in North America. They don't be honest about the census statistics and who's actually using those services. Because I caught Porchlight doing that when this person had 2 jobs, mind you. Didn't even stay at the shelter. He came a few times to use the shelter to shower in the morning, stuff like that. But like, the guy had housing, and he was like, "Why am I still in the fucking Porchlight system? Take me out of the system." He was pissed off. He was like, "You guys are just lying about statistics, man. This is why you guys can't be trusted." And I felt bad that I'm part of that. I'm actually working to resolve that issue with Porchlight. And this is what Porchlight didn't want me to do. Don't check people out unless we tell you to. But this person is not using, this person hasn't been in the system and using the services in 9 months. It's supposed to be 90 days you check someone out. If they continue to use services at Portside, that's up to headquarters to do that. But no, this person did not want to be in it. There are a few people that did not want to be in a system. And that's what I'm talking about, especially in New York City too. There are some people that say, hey, I would like you to opt me out of your system. You have a right to ask for that, everybody. If you're not getting services from the city anymore, and you're financially stable, and you're not receiving any benefits of whatever from the city, and they're still using your name, you can opt out. Yes, you can let them know. Please opt me out now. I want to see a DSS clarification that you're not using my social, or my name, or my last previous address, or anything related to me, so these 501c3s won't get grant money. And this is the main reason why I don't want to go into that system. They abuse your name and your social security number. And guys, I used to work for that particular... But in that career, and as a receptionist, as someone that does office work, when I worked in... Yeah, I have seen some things that were like, why? Why? Just please answer the question. They wouldn't give me an answer, straight answer. Just like, oh, just leave it. He'll come back eventually. No, he won't. The guy hasn't been back in 8 months. I think he probably moved on, don't you think? And then when I do background checks, I'm like, yeah, this person is not even in the state. This person is somewhere else. This is why Portside needs to be investigated about the numbers. RV's 501c3 needs to be very transparent about how they get their statistics and who's using their services. This is why if you're single occupation, you're houseless, you're homeless, and you can literally... This is what they told me, guys, when I went to apply for EBT 3 times. The first time, they told me I don't live here at first, so I can't prove my address. The second time is when I gave them the address, they said, well, technically someone lives at this address, so you can't use it. And that is kind of defrauded the system. I was like, well, you said get an address, so I'm providing an address. They said, do you have a physical bill in your name? And all this other stuff. And I didn't want to give them my social because it seemed a little bit shady how they were asking for certain documents. And I was like, why I gotta show you my bank statements and my pay stubs? Like, you don't need to, I don't need to provide you that. That means like you fishing. And then the second time was like, well, with all that camera equipment, I think you can literally financially support yourself. And that's what they told me. Yes, that's what they told me. So I was like, okay. I made a video about that. Why I was rejected a second time for EBT in New York City. The third time was when the lady was like, oh, you're back. And I was like, yeah. And, you can make a lot of money in New York City, but it's expensive. Don't sit here and say it's not. She says, well, you have skill sets. You can find it. And I apply for it, and I meet this guy. And she tells the guy I think she told the guy to reject me. That's what I think. Because he looked at me, he looked at my gear, he looked at me, and I'm like, you're going to reject me. I feel it. I feel it coming. So I was like, and he asked a couple questions. I was like, listen, I've been houseless. I got robbed here. I think New York City owes me at least a little bit of gratitude that I'm actually doing a duty. I said, but you work for the press department. You can financially, that's what I was told, and you won't supply. I'm not going to give you a social security. I gave you your INS number. You're supposed to take that with a grain of salt. You won't use that, but if I was one of these migrants, you would use it. It's subjectively saying that I don't technically live in New York City. You might just use it to sell. Yes, sell EBT. I'm like, oh yeah, I come across that all the time. I never buy it. And the guy was like, this is my fear. He said his fear is that I will go out and sell. I was like, I got camera equipment. Why would I want to sell your EBT when I could just go sell my camera gear? That's what I told him. I said, you know what? Just reject me because it sounds like this is bullshit. And I told him in the face, yeah, this is bullshit. This is why I'm recording it, sir, because you're not supposed to record inside the building. And I told him, I can record inside a public building for public services, friend. Tell me I'm wrong. And he said, okay. And I walked out. Come on, don't bullshit me, friend. Don't bullshit me like that, New York City. That's why I was recorded it. That's why I sent it to 311 and they had no response. Nobody still responds to that video. And I still have a case number for it. Yeah, explain that, New York City. You're biased, it's not New York City. Sorry, it's New York City's DHS services. I don't need your food stamps. I just asked for it. You guys are denying me for it. That's fine. You're afraid I gotta sell it. Like, oh, my panda. I was like, I got camera equipment. I could sell that first. I get more money than the EBT. I could sell one lens and get more money than the EBT. That, come on. You guys don't make sense. You're gonna accuse me of, like, perjuring and defrauding EBT. Yeah, I get that, guys. That happens a lot. Yeah, New York City has been cracking down on that. A lot of people went to jail for that. EBT fraud. Yeah. But still, it doesn't give them a right to, like, disqualify me for unknown reasons that they can't clarify or have evidence I would do something. See? That's why I don't like New York City's services. When they accuse people already when they didn't do anything first. I haven't done anything to solicitate anything with services. Unless you did a background check and you found out I used to work for DHS at Porchlight and also in Oregon and Washington State, and you realize, oh, this guy might be fishing too. This guy might be spying on us too. You never know, everyone. People are paranoid like that. Because that's what I was talking to the attorney about the EOC about. Like, yeah, these people have the suspicions about you now. Like, are you a spy for DHS? It's like, DHS wished I was their spy. they, they wish. And if I was a spy, that doesn't make sense. It's not spies. It's honestly being very transparent on what you do and how you do your work. So everyone knows that you have done something to make some toward 1% difference. Because no one else is making a difference. They just got jobs. They don't care for it anymore. They just want to get paid. They want to get housing. But guess what, everyone? When you perform an academic skill at your workplace, and people see that, damn, this dude knows everything about, or this person, or this lady is doing everything there is to do about being a receptionist, you want to be acknowledged by your superiors. This is why I was telling Porchlight, you never value any of your employees, have you? You didn't value me, but you use me to speak and translate sometimes. That's abuse. Oh, Panda, we need you. Like, I'm off duty. Well, you could come back and you work off the clock. Like, no. I am going home. Pay me. If the courthouse pays me $35 to be an interpreter, then you pay me $35 to fucking translate. Am I right or wrong, everybody? I think that's fair. Fortunately, try to use me for a lot of things. Photographs. Talking about, oh, you could be the photographer. Like, no. Buy your own photographer. Get your own photographer. I don't want any portraits to do with portraits. I just want to document. Talking about, we need new headshots. Like, that's good. Go hire one. Don't hire me. Because the Porchlight was going to try to get free photos out of me because I work for Porchlight, they say. I was like, no, you're not going to use your... I don't work for you. I work for the Wisconsin Alliance. I want to work for them because you guys are not absolutely doing your part. But with that said, everyone, I digress. I just want this fucking EOC behind me. I want to win all my money back. All the money I lost through the pandemic. I want to win it back. Shouldn't have to spend money on hostels and travel. I right? Could still have my job if they would have just listened. But no, they wanted to just they wanted to get rid of me in the first place, everybody. Porchlight wanted to get rid of me no matter what. I was a threat. They knew I was a threat. President Patterson knew that he couldn't tolerate me no more because I caught him not only doing his job, but he screwed up on service point too many dozen. I would probably say maybe 24 times, dozens of times he has screwed up on someone's paperwork. Either got their birthday date wrong, their month wrong, or like their name wrong, spelled their name wrong. Yeah, it was just, and called himself a director. You can't even type. He types like this, everyone. I type like this. But he types like this. And then he asks me, hey, how you get the colon? I remembered that. I was like, wait, you've been here for 10 years? I don't use Microsoft Word that much. I have Roger. He had Roger do all his dirty work. That's what, everybody. This is why, Porchlight, you have an employee that never know how to work Service Point. Wait, PowerPoint. Doesn't know how to do PowerPoint presentations, everyone. Doesn't know how to work Excel correctly. Or use Word correctly. He had Roger do all his dirty work. And when I came along, he tried to get me to do all his dirty work. But what I did was I took his dirty work and I signed off on it. So when the Wisconsin Alliance would see that, oh, so Panda did this. Okay. Not Preston. This is why I was nominated twice for Employee of the Month. That's what happened. And this is why I was like, I don't trust Preston. After the whole sandwich situation, come on, it's Thanksgiving. Why are you taking sandwiches that I purchased with my own money? Come on, friend, that's not cool. That's not cool. And you're going to say, and you took 2 sandwiches, ladies and gentlemen. You took 2 sandwiches and says, I take what the fuck I want. I'm the man. I'm the boss here. I'm like, oh, okay. You might be the boss, but I got more verbal power than your friend. You don't even know what a fucking EEOC is. You can say, file it. I don't care. File it. Do what you need to do, dude, he said. I'm like, yeah, because this is abuse. I purchased those sandwiches, friend, with my money. So this is why I talked to the director, or exclusive director of Porchlight. And this is why I was like, until you hire someone outside of Daniel. And this is when they hired this woman, Dawn. I was telling Dawn everything. Preston took his advantage of his power, took his position. He took his position of power and abused it by manipulating, talking about he can take whatever you want. You can't take something that I purchased. That's called stealing. By the state of Wisconsin, you could go to jail for that. Yes, Preston Patterson. You could go to jail, even if it was a $1 item. You took 2 sandwiches that I purchased. I could have put you in jail for that. That was for the men and women that I wanted to give because they might not have a Thanksgiving. And guess what? I predicted that they wasn't going to have a Thanksgiving. And guess what happened that day, everybody? No one showed up to feed the men and women. That's why I was like, this is why I brought the fucking sandwiches, man. He pissed me off. I was like 10 sandwiches short. You know how I feel? 10 sandwiches. 141 people came that night. And and Preston took 2 of those sandwiches. So I take what he wants. It made me feel like, okay, that's fine. And that's when he didn't want me. He's like, I don't want Panda. I don't want. He was telling Porchlight he doesn't want me to work with him at all times now. Bring Roger back. Roger's his little white friend. Also his white little slave. Roger would kiss his ass for anything. Yeah, Roger was this guy that so-called claimed that he's Norwegian and all this talk about he served the military. No, he didn't serve the military at all. He didn't serve at all. You got no battle scars. Yeah, you were reserved. Just be honest, because we did the background check. You were reserved. Stop it. That's why I called him out on his shit. Yeah, that's what Patterson wants. He wants slaves. Porchlight Patterson, Mr. Patterson wants slaves, everybody. He wants personal cooks like Mark. Mark is like another crackhead that's a janitor that works for Porchlight. Smoking crack. Yeah, Mark, I caught you smoking crack in the bathroom. Yeah. You didn't hear me come down the stairs, friend? So what are you doing here early? What do you mean early? It's 4:45. It's 4:45. And I'm clocking in at 5 o'clock. I came to turn on the lights downstairs. I came to turn on the office. Make sure, look at the logs. Yes. So what I'm doing here early. You got caught smoking crack in the bathroom. This is why I can say what I want to say about any employee in Porchlight. Because before I was an employee, I was using the shelter services, and mind you, never gave them my real social security number until I started working. And they said, you gave us a wrong social security. I did that on purpose. You guys abuse people's acknowledgement, and I don't use your services. I'm not using any of your services but this shelter. I came here for the shower, and that is it. I'm not using anything else. I'm not asking you for nothing more. And while I was there, everybody, I saw shelter managers sell weed, drugs, yep. And then what they were shocked about was when they found out in April and May, what? That dude's going to work in here? Dude, this dude know everything we did downstairs. Yes, I did. This dude was recording everything, Preston. And Preston was like, oh, really? That's good. At first, Preston was on board with it. But Preston was like, Preston, you're on this video list too, friend. You did some shady shit too, to members of the community. These are people of the community. They are not your punching bags. These are men and women and children that are facing homelessness. They're not your punching bag. This is why I put Maurice in this place. You can act all thuggish you want. You want these white, ugly, no offense, white women, but he was dating some pretty... he was dating redneck white women. But here's the thing. My Japanese friend came to the shelter to see me, right? He was like, whoa, wait. You can hear him outside whisper like, yo, what's up, mommy? Like, he's always catcalling women, which is disgusting. And she's like, oh, you coming up in here? He's like, I'm going to see Panda. You need to watch your tone. He's like, you Asian bitches. Like, and I came out and said, what you just said, friend? You know what you just said to my friend? He said, oh, she with you. And I was like, you said what? Don't let me come in there and smack your shit out your face. He goes, you don't want no beef with me. And then we start verbally talking shit to each other. And Preston was like, cut it out. You're in front of the camera. No, he disrespected my friend. Catcalling women. Get the fuck out of here, friend. You always do that shit. Every time you see a woman walking down the street on Washington Avenue, he's always catcalling. So nasty, man. Come on, look at these young college students. He sounds like a predator. He disgusts me. As a black man, you disgust me, friend. You sound like a predator. Guys, trust me. If you were there with me and you had to work with this guy, and mind you, he didn't have to show up at the fucking check-in. Why are you here early anyway? See, he's stealing time. This is why I don't understand when Porchlight was telling me I'm stealing time. Wait. The shelter night manager is not supposed to be there until 20 minutes before they get their slips, and they document, and then they head over to their destination. Why is he here and check-in? I could take care of check-in. I don't need him. I don't need bodyguards. These men respect me because you know why? They knew I was one of them at one point, but they knew I was a smart one. I stood out of everyone's way. I kept to myself. I did my work. I went to the library. I talked to the cute ass librarian. Oh my penny. She's American Hindu, and she was beautiful. Holy, her eyes, her hair, so long, so beautiful. It was just like, you're not even, okay, she's educated, mind you. She works at the Madison Public Library, and like, she was so beautiful, and I always had a conversation with her, and everyone knew, like, yeah, Panda got, you Panda, you got fever for Asians. Like, hey, friend, like, she was gorgeous. She might not have, like, big boobs and big ass, but, like, dude, she had a very petite body. It fit her well. It felt her character. And she did one of my techniques. I used to use an eye patch to read from one eye. Yeah, I used to use that technique. But, yeah, everyone, this portrait just pisses me off, man. I just want this behind me. I want to get my wins, my earnings back for what I lost. But as I said, everyone, they wanted to get rid of me in the first place. I was a threat to Porchlight. And yeah, I kept going public with everything they were doing wrong, and they didn't like it. That's why you guys gotta watch those 2019 and 2020 videos. They didn't like a single video that I made back then. They were like, no, don't record anymore. Like, you can't tell me not to record. Since when did you got the right to violate the First Amendment right of the Constitution? This is a public shelter and a public place in a church. I think I can record. And then they try to pull this shit on me with, oh, and Portslight's policy. And no, we're in Portslight policy that I'm not allowed to record. They try to reply that and give me a document to sign to say that I won't record anymore. No, I'm not signing that. I'm not giving up my rights. No. They tried everything and anything to silence me, everybody. They tried. They tried everything to silence me, but you're not going to silence me. No. That's why I uploaded everything to the fucking EEOC portal now. Now explain all those evidence. Explain all the harassments since August 13th, 2019 from John Herrera. Please explain those emails. September 20th, October 3rd, October 13th, October 17th, October 23rd, and he was terminated on October 27th. All because I wouldn't give him a cigarette. Mind you, everybody, I bought the cigarettes for the men and the women. I didn't buy it for him. He has a job. He could buy his own cigarettes. Then he asks Darnell for cigarettes. And she's like, yo, dude, you need to go support your own habit. And this is why he was like telling us, this is why he said this to us. This is why I never got a background check and never had to go do a drug test. Yeah, trying to tell us black, yeah, because Darnell's also a black woman, right? He's trying to say, yeah, that's why you black people always get drug tested and screen checks. I was like, that's right. And therefore, yeah, we got a background check and everything came back clear. What about you, John? That's why he has a fucking arrest record, everybody. Stealing from his own mom. Burglary. Yeah. Broke into his own parents' house. Yeah. Stealing information from his own employer. Sharing information. Yeah. He went to jail for that one, too. And fortunately, I didn't see this. So I'm like, what? I even showed Preston Patterson. Preston's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. Yeah, this is the guy that's working for you guys. You guys don't have to talk shit about me. Give me a 1-day suspension. So I put that in their face one day. This guy has a fucking criminal record, and I don't. What the fuck? You guys are backwards at Porchlight. This guy has a fucking criminal record of stealing information, and I don't. How you guys are tripping over that, fun. That's why I keep telling everybody, like, Portrait is on crack, son. They smoking something over there in Porchlight, because that was backwards. This guy had a criminal record of doing a lot of dirty deeds. Trying to intimidate us black people, talking about he never got a background check. I don't give a fuck. They can search my background all they want. This country can do what they want. Search me up. You won't find a piece of dirt on me, friend. Yeah, I went to Japan. I went to jail in Japan. So what? That doesn't count. I was trying to break up a fight. But that's the thing in Japan you don't do. You don't break up fights when the police are right there or coming towards the scene, because then they think you're involved. And this is where they take everyone in and they ask questions. And and that's what happened. Once he really arrested, I was let go like 2 hours later. But it's just awkward how Portrait, you hired someone that was a threat to not just me, but to everyone. Talking about he didn't have to get a background check. You know, he Wendy hooked him up with this job because he's the man. He has, guys, you should see the text messages he sent to everyone about me. Talking about he has family in the CIA. They're going to do waterboarding techniques. They're going to drown me and do waterboarding techniques. That's a fucking threat, everyone. And then got another call ICE, and they on their way. They should came too. They should came. And I had Daniel. I said, Daniel, if you don't do anything right now, Daniel, I will file my EEOC early. And that's when Daniel fired John, because I threatened about the EEOC. And don't tell me, Daniel, that did not happen. Yes, it did happen. Because you guys needed me to be there, because no one wants to work at Porchlight. No one wants to. It's a toxic relationship. It's not a fair based. It's not a fair place to be. But good morning, everyone. It's been raining off and on. I'm trying to avoid the rain. But also, oh, my panda. This is why I didn't want to spend my money, because I knew that was going to happen. Just got a notification that, yep, storage took the $33. And then I'm over, look at this bullshit. I am now negative. Yep, I am negative $1.09. Damn, that sucks. Shit. Negative 30, yeah, I got negative 30 cents. Thank you for taking the payment. It was storage time, everybody. Gotta pay for that storage. And I'm not talking about storage. I don't have storage here. I have storage still in Vancouver. Yeah, I still got all these fucking boxes and shit and furniture left. So, yep, gotta pay for that. Why isn't it all in Vancouver? Because during the pandemic, I just left everything there. I just left everything there. It makes sense. I don't have a van to log all my shit around. If I had a vehicle, I probably would do that, but damn. Even my Remo is negative. Holy crap. Oh yeah, because I got that boar ramen. So Michael Collins sent me $10 the day before yesterday, right? I went to go rig ramen, but I felt bad not tipping, so I left a $2 tip. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable not tipping. Like that boar ramen was good. It deserves a tip. I'm sorry, guys. I got a conscience. I don't know about you. Look at all my boxes. Look at all my fucking boxes I gotta deal with. This is all my shit back in Vancouver. I miss my cat. But yeah, I got all these boxes and shit I gotta deal with. Well, at least I paid for like. At least I paid for like some time for the storage, so it's every 6 months I get paid for the storage. Someone says, feel better soon. I wish I had some ramen right now, because I didn't eat shit yesterday. Oh my panda. People, some idiot donated cocktail mixer drinks in the community refrigerator last night. I'm like, really? Thank you for promoting alcohol consumption. Whoever fucking did that shit. So yeah, there was like cases of like these bottles of these like cocktails, something. I was like, I want food. I don't want cocktail mixes. The fuck? I want food. So yeah, this is why we don't go to fucking community food. This is a waste of time. And B&H is closed today, so can't go sell some shit. Yeah, Saturdays. B&H are closed on Saturdays. Oh, that wind is picking up. Oh yeah, it's getting windy, everybody. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I talked about porch light. I'm so sorry that I talked about porch light. I'm ranting about porch light, but they piss me off. The way they treat people. The way they treat their employees with no regard of safety concern. It's so lack of responsibility and professionalism. You should have professional security personnel, not shelter managers. The reason why is because if you hire outside security, then that's on security's personnel fault. And Portside can educate these guys, educate these men, because these men, these shelter managers don't know about mental health. They don't care about mental health. Even though they know their friends have mental health, they just don't care. You gotta get people that care. But yeah, I just want this shit behind me, friends. And get my money back. Like, all the money they actually cost me to move because of John. Guys, they knew I was living right down the street from Porchlight. That's the thing. They knew right where I was living. They knew I lived right there, 360 West Washington, right off the street from one of the facilities. And I had to move. And it was like, oh, where do you want us to send your new pay stubs now? Nope, you're not getting my new address, Porchlight. You gave away my address to John when you're not supposed to do that. How did he get that address? That's the question that EEOC must ask Porchlight. How did they get his personal address that I didn't even list for anyone to see? Not even when I was in the shelter, I list that address. So again, how did John get that address? Someone gave it to him at Porchlight. So, I'm sorry everyone, but it just pisses me off. I just... Oh, man. I can't get on a fucking train to go to the city today. Maybe I have a better chance of finding food there. But I don't want to go into the city. It's so... Guys, this city is so toxic. As soon as you get off the train, you just see tons of homelessness. And tons of cyclone sealers everywhere. People camping on the corners now. Like, you can't even walk down a city block without seeing cyclone sealers and homeless people. It's just like, it's getting worse in New York City. And I'm not saying that like, oh, you think you're too good at your shit. No. You see that chronic homelessness, like they gave up on themselves. Like, no, don't give up on yourselves. I try to preach that to a lot of homeless men. Why are you giving up on yourself? Just because someone doesn't want to give you something doesn't mean you need to give up. Be patient. It will come. There will be people in time where people will see you for who you really are. It's like, I know who you really are. I appreciate you being honest and very transparent. And that's what people forget. That like that's the strongest weapon when you are transparent and solidarity. Like you're not causing problems like me. I got a lot to say about New York City. This place used to be amazing. Now it's like it's amazing still, but it like Manhattan used to be amazing. I just like want to hang out. Now you just don't want to hang out in Manhattan anymore. You still want to. It's just like you just like see all the sadness and like shit. Especially in the Union Square Park or like Thompson Square Park, which was recently was a stabbing over there. Was it a stabbing or a shooting? I think it was both, but oh my panda. Oh yeah, last night I saw this girl that rollerblades, right? And she was like, "Oh yeah, I watched one of your YouTube videos. You were eating nachos with. How the hell are you eating nachos with your gums?" I was like, "Cause I'm not no crackhead." She starts laughing. She goes, "I said crackheads will bleed to death. Like, oh my god, I'm bleeding!" They gush out blood like they got shot. She starts laughing. She's like, "Oh yeah, I seen that video too. You're picking on the crackhead one was picking on you. You were snapping her back." I was like, "Yeah, that's a joke. I think the audience need a joke now and then, but it was a serious note. She needs to stay off that shit. Why would you put that shit in your body and ruin your teeth? I got into a car accident and ruined my shit." But then I was explaining to her about, I love nachos. She goes, "But how can you eat it with your gums?" I was like, "My gums are stronger than my teeth." Like, yeah, it does hurt after a while. Like, eventually, you eat too much of it, you get sore. But like, I told her, like, I ain't no crackhead. Only crackheads complain about eating sharp shit. Yeah. Have you noticed that, everyone? Crackheads don't like to eat chips. Don't like to eat like bread, because it's too sharp. Or give me bread and watch me eat it. Let me show you how it's done. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, she starts laughing. She goes, "Well, I appreciate your video. You made me laugh in that video. But," she said, "you made me hungry with the nachos." And I was like, "Yeah, go to that food truck in Long Island City. $10. She was like, "What? It's $17 up the street here." And I was like, "Exactly. What a ripoff, right?" And mind you, down the street here, they sell the $17 nachos. It's a much smaller plate too. Yeah, it's not a round plate. It's a smaller plate. So you're paying $17 for a smaller portion. That's why I was like, no, I'd rather go to fucking Long Island City, go to Don Ranchion Mexican taco truck stand, and go get the tacos, friend. And the burritos. Oh my pandas. Especially the ladies. They're like, "Oh, you're back. Oh, you want the nachos with everything veggie, avocado, black bean rice?" Yes. Yes. I love those Spanish women. Oh my panda. They hook it up too. They always hook the extra avocado too. Especially a young one. I think she likes me. Hey, I wouldn't mind dating a Mexican woman. Like, hey, Mexicano, hey, chica, come over here. Panda, we got love for everyone. She's always smiling too. Like, she knows that I like the spicy. Yeah, I like the red sauce. She's like, "That's super spicy." She also, "I know. I like spicy. I'm no pussy." I let her know I am a man. not the little boy. I just love that food trucks. They are so happy to see me every time I go buy food from them. Like, yeah, it's good food. I never got sick from them, even though they cook meat. But I realized something about that food truck. They clean, they top stove shelf every single time they make a new dish. I'm like, huh. I watch them carefully. Like, you clean it every single time before you make and prepare someone else's order. It's nice. But then again, they got two grills. They got one side and the other side. But man, it's so good to have like a good Mexican food in New York City that is literally close to authentic. Because you can taste the fresh cooked nachos too, because they make them hot, or they heat them up. Ooh, that's the best part when they heat up the nachos. Ooh, that's so good. And put a little bit of sea salt on it. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Doesn't it sound good, everybody? Fuck yeah, it does. So good morning, everyone. We live streaming. Ooh. And yeah, it was raining, and now I don't know. It's windy, it's rainy, it's cold. Oh, let me put might have to switch coats here. Put something on a little warmer. I'm hungry. Yeah, I didn't eat anything yesterday. Kind of unfortunate. But yeah, someone donated the stupid fucking cocktail mix drinks. I was like, that's not food. That's just promoting alcohol consumption. Fucking idiots. And it's still in the refrigerator too. So down the street here, there's another community refrigerator, but that one is it's not working. Yeah, it's off. And it's super dirty too. You don't want to eat anything from that fridge. It's super dirty. It's like, ew. No one's been cleaning the refrigerators in the community. I should go down. I should show you guys how dirty that shit is right now, friend. It is super nasty. Like, this mold growing inside that refrigerator, friend. That's how nasty it is. Oh yeah, by the way, this eyeglass place, Parker, it closed down. Yeah, they closed down. See, businesses is closing because inflation, it's expensive. No one's spending money because no one has money to spend all the time. So yeah, this is called a Parker. I got my glasses here. And now they officially are closed. I think so, because it was the product. Yeah, there's nothing inside. It's like empty. But anyway, folks. So if you live in the East Coast, please bring out the rain gear. Hard, friends. Umbrella, you better wear 2 ponchos or something, friend. Because it's going to downpour later on today and all weekend until Monday morning. So this storm is going to be pretty nasty, everyone. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tonight. But like I said, I can't get the house to... Ooh, okay. That's a sign that we need to get the fuck out of here. Shit blowing away. Let me just pick that up so no one get into an accident. Ooh. Ow. Yeah. As I was saying earlier today, the New York City Mall Hostel is completely booked into like mid next month. Thanks. You're welcome, New York City Hostel. Yeah, that's me giving you business. All my videos and all my reviews on Google Elite, and yep, because I got over like 100. Actually, for the More Hostel, I got over like 90,000 reviews. People watch and read my review. Over 90,000 people read my review on Google Elite about the More. He was like, "Oh, that's why there's a fluctuation of like, yeah, man, I got videos of your hostel. People enjoy it. People ask questions on my YouTube videos. Like, is there handicap accessibility? I just showed that in the video. If you watch it, it's the only hostel other than HI in New York City, which is expensive for the bullshit room accommodations you get over there. Guys, this is why I don't represent HI hostel anymore. They gotten too greedy for the space they want to give you. Guys, they want to stick you into a tiny room with 6 bunk beds inside there. Yes. Like a studio apartment with 6 bunk rooms. Yeah, that's... Oh, my panda, that's... Yeah, I was not happy with no. I could go to New York City Mall, have that nice spacious rooms, free coffee, free tea, 24/7, get free cable television, watch Netflix, watch HBO, watch some Hulu. I don't know. Yeah, you can't watch porn. So if you guys are thinking about trying to watch porn, nah, not at the hostel. Can't do that there. They got a gaming computer, got a full kitchen. You know, that's a fun place to be. And not only that, they only charge this. They charge either right now the same price as the New York City HI hostel, and you get more accommodations for that price. Come on. And there's free candy in the front desk all the time if you're into candies. Or there's a Japanese candy they always serve. Well, the Chinese candy, the Dorarian candy. I eat those. The Dorarian candies, yeah, those are good. Some people don't like Dorarian. Dorarian. Yeah, that fruit, that Asian fruit that smells like smelly socks. Actually, that's pretty good for you. I eat it all the time. I wish I can get one now. I know where to get one too. I just don't have money for it. And I think that will actually help my stomach. To kind of think about it. Yeah, the Dorarians are very good on the vitamins, C's and K's and B12s. Yeah, it might smell pretty bad, everyone, but once you eat it, you'll be like, okay, I can get used to this shit. Okay. Like me, I got used to it when I was a kid. Like, oh, this thing stinks, like stinky tofu. And I like stinky tofu. Oh yeah, I like weird shit. This is why black people always say, you're not black. You're so Asian. You like that crazy shit food. I remember getting that shit a lot back in the day. Like, oh, you eat crazy shit, panda. What is that? Stinky tofu? Like, ew. I remember all the rollerbladers who used to say that. Like, now look at them. I like tofu now. They're not eating stinky tofu though. Or natto. Natto is that fermented bean. Oh, I love natto. That's good for you too. Oh, damn, guys. Who's taking me to the Asian market today? We need to stop by the Asian market. Get some natto. That's pretty good. I don't understand why people don't eat it here in North America. Natto is like the best thing. Put that on top of some rice. Put a little bit of like sriracha on it. Oh, a little seaweed. Also, put some soy sauce. Oh, shit. You got yourself a bowl. You guys don't know how to eat, man. You guys like, oh yeah, well, Panda, I like cheeseburgers. I like steaks. Today, Panda, I'm gonna tease you. I'm gonna get a Philly steak cheese. What is that called? Philly steak cheeseburger. Wait, no, Philly steak cheesesteak or whatever it's called. You guys gonna tease me? I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. That's fine. Wait till my day come. When I get my nachos, go live stream and eat nachos in your face. You were like, damn, that looks better than my it looks better than your cheeseburger and fries, doesn't it? I don't know, everyone. I got nothing to do. I got no friends. Kid, listen, I don't have friends in New York City. I got people that I talk to, I collaborate with, or neutral. Neutral respect. My friends have to know me for years, friend. You gotta know when I take a shit, when I go pee, what colors I like to wear on certain days. You gotta even know what I eat on a daily basis. That's a friend. Like, I know what Panda eats on a Wednesday. Like, what is that? Ramen? What are you doing on a Thursday? Ramen. What are you doing on a Friday? Ramen. And tofu. Girigashi tofu. That sounds so... Deep fried tofu? Ooh. Yeah, friends. Deep fried tofu sounds so good right now. Yeah. I know, it's breakfast, but I'm thinking about dinner. I'm sorry, everybody. I think about good, healthy foods. I don't want cereal. What's fucking cereal for breakfast? Like, I don't even remember the last time I even had a bowl of cereal. The fuck? When was the last time I actually had a bowl of cereal? Damn, I don't even remember it. That's a wild. When's the last time I had fucking pancakes? Oh, that was last year. I had the pancakes at the Center Mine Bakery when they had like exclusive pancake there thingy. I was like, oh snap! But they were expensive. They were like $14.95. I was like, well, they were pretty good vegan pancakes. But those are vegan pancakes. They were good though. And like I said, the Center Time Bakery, when I go there sometimes, oh, hey, Panda. And they put extra stuff in my bag. Like, oh, they gave me good extra goodies. Like, yay. They love me. Because I'm always promoting them on Instagram because they always make good food. Always good, like, pastries, vegan pastries that, yeah. Alright, what we're gonna do today, everybody, let's see. We could go rob some drug dealer, get some money for dinner, some lunch, maybe get into the hostel. Wow, she's evil. Like, look at this woman. She's just taking down all these signs. And she has authority. See that? They were there for a reason. Oh yeah, they're still doing construction on the block. See? You see how white people think they have no offense, it's not racist, but here in this neighborhood, as I explained it, this is not a good two-shoe neighborhood. Some people feel like they're getting entitled to take down signs. They're gonna put them right back up anyway. You guys just saw that firsthand. That's not me. That's just people that think they're entitled. Because she was just walking down this block. And she doesn't even live on this block, probably. Look, where's she going? She walked across the street. Where is she going? Oh, she's walking all the way down to the Whole Foods. See? You see that? She's just being mean. See? People be just being assholes. That's DOT. You can actually get a ticket for that, too. You can actually go to jail for vandalism. I think that's vandalism, or destroying city property. Yeah. What does the sign say? Let me go check it out. Oh, here she comes. She's coming back. She's coming back up the block now. That's hilarious. Like, she feel like she's entitled to just come in this neighborhood and just take down signs. that has something to do with DOT. That's New York City, friend. Yep, she's continuing to take down the signs. I want to see what these things say. Give me a second here. Oh, so it's no parking within 45 feet of the intersection. That's what she's removing. See? Because people like to park at the corners. So, what she's taking down, everyone, is the DOT telling people to not park at the intersection. What they're talking about is this here. This area, right here, and that area, that area, that area. They don't want people parking in this area because wide trucks turn wide, and there has been accidents on these corners when people's cars got crushed. But yeah, she's taking those down, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to put them right back up. Because the reason why she's taking those down is because she wants to park there. And they think, and the community believes that that's just taking up parking space. No, that's also for delivery drivers. It's going to be used for delivery drivers, like Amazon, stuff like that. Yeah. But I think they want to just clear that out, because you don't want to be parked on a corner in a wide truck. Imagine a 16-wheeler just comes down this block and needs to turn left to go to Whole Foods, because that's what happens. This is why they redesigned Berry Street, because there have been too many car accidents that people park their cars on the corner when the truck or 16-wheeler needs to get to Whole Foods, which is just down the block here. They can't turn because the car is parked there. They crush the cars back. So, and you gotta go call your insurance company, explain why you were the reckless one parked in a spot you shouldn't be parked at. But yeah, she's just being mean. Yeah, she's going all down the street, taking all of them down. Wow, she's a real Karen. we just saw a Karen live here taking out signs. Everyone, you just missed it. She was like, "Give me that sign. I want to park anywhere I want." And oh, by the way, they are actually parked the wrong way too, because this is a one-way street. I don't understand why people now want to park this way when the street was actually going this way, coming up. Yeah, it just confuses a lot of people. But anyway, folks, it's early in the morning. The storm has come in. I wish I could stay at the New York City Mall hostel, dog. It'd be fun. It'd be kind of fun to just pop up and then surprise the owner, like, yeah, I came to see you, man. But then again, like I said, there's no room until like mid-October. It's like packed. It's super packed. Well, thanks to me, I should get like a commission for that or something. Like, I saw the Panda Photographer review. He said to come here. He said this was the best. It looks the best. Yeah. And recently, I just read the reviews too. People stated for all over, like, yeah, this is a really good hostel. Really glad that I watched the videos and Google this place. Yeah, you don't want to stay at an HI hostel anymore. They want to charge you $90 to stay in a 6-room dormitory at the size of, like, seriously, it's the size of like a regular 8x10 bedroom. Tiny. For $90, I can just go in New York City Mall But yeah, I don't have money anyway, so it doesn't matter. I spend all my money on the right things that I needed. Now I need to get deodorant, soap, toothpaste, lotion. That's my next thing. I have to get deodorant and lotion. Skin is kind of getting dry right now, friend. It's not dry. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to conserve my my last bit of my lotion, friend. Because shit is expensive in New York, and it's expensive. It's always will be. Oh, I just cannot wait to get this porch light shit behind me and get all my money back. Oh, I'm so tired. But I'm also sick, so I don't have any NyQuil. I ran out. Anyone got any NyQuil for me? Does NyQuil sell tablets too? Like the small tablets, the little pills? Because I don't like drinking that stuff. That's, ugh. It grosses me out when I drink the NyQuil. I need something other than NyQuil. I don't know. Everyone's getting coffee. Everyone's like, go to Starbucks. Like, no, I don't want to go in Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks. Loud ass music. I can't live stream. I can't, yeah. I can live stream, but I can't live stream inside Starbucks because they are just not going to allow me to like have a nice clean audio. They gotta blast the music at 90 fucking decibels. Like, why is the music at 90 decibels? You guys are deaf. It should be at 50 decibels. You don't need to blast music at a coffee shop. I still don't understand that. Like, why do Starbucks always have to blast the music? And people are commenting like, you what? What'd you say? I'm spitting on you. The music's too loud. Yeah. So the girl that I ran into yesterday that was watching my video, she says that I made her laugh when I was picking on the crackhead, but also when I was eating the nachos. She was like, oh, your story about Starbucks. Yeah, I hate that too. I hate when you have to have a conversation, trying to have a conversation in Starbucks, and sometimes when one song comes on, they turn up the volume, and another song comes on, they turn down the volume. It's like they dislike songs and they like songs. And she says, I hate that too. I was like, yeah, I dislike that. That's so distasteful. You gotta like spit on people and have a conversation like, yo! Can you hear me, man? Yeah! Can you upload files to my email? Yeah! I can upload the files to your email! It's like, you ever seen that meme? You ever seen that meme with the two dogs? Or it's from a TV, I think it's from a movie. It's like, yo, Riccio! How does it go again? Hey, yeah, I forgot how does it go, but he goes, how does it go again? Oh, my panda, it was so funny. It's on Instagram too. It's like, what's your name? My name is Riccio. Fuck you, Riccio! Oh, my panda, that meme was so funny. That's what it reminds me of Starbucks. Yeah, that meme reminds me of Starbucks. That should be Starbucks. You gotta yell across the way so people can hear you. Oh, it's getting very windy out here, everybody. I should put on a deck cat. But anyway, everybody. Yeah, that's my Starbucks adventures. Like, you go to Starbucks, get ready to spit on your guests. That should be the title of Starbucks. You go walk in Starbucks, get ready to spit on your guests. Because you can't hear shit what they say. You're gonna be yelling at the tip of your voice. You might just get like a voice burn. Just lost your voice because you were yelling in Starbucks because the music too loud. You got strep throat because of Starbucks. Can you sue Starbucks for that? Having strep throat? Because they literally... I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments you think that would be a funny sketch to joke on Starbucks. Just make a fake Starbucks scene and give a fake Starbucks coffee. Like, yeah, we're going to turn the volume up all the way to 110. And please have a conversation, or try to have a conversation over that music. Please. Oh yeah, our bathroom is still not working either. Oh, typical Starbucks. So if you have to go pee, and you're a lady, you just had Starbucks, and now their bathroom don't work, you're like, where the fuck you gotta go pee now? I guess you're gonna have to go pee outside on the corner, or try to find an establishment in New York City that has a bathroom, which you're pretty much not going to. No restaurant wants outside people to use their restaurants or their restrooms. That's not, yeah. You probably go to Whole Foods, but who's gonna run from 7th Street to 4th Street just to use a bathroom? About the time you get to 4th Street here, you peed on yourself. You just peed on yourself. About the time you get right here into this intersection, right here, you peed on yourself. This is why New York City needs public bathrooms sometimes. And I know that might be a bad thing, because you know how these fentanyl users, these crackheads, like to use those kind of areas to do their drugs in. I should know. I lived in Portland, and that's all we saw in those quarter parties in Portland. That's all they've been used for, 24 hours a day. For drug activities. I mean, people need to go take a shit or a pee. I'm just saying, sometimes when you're running, you feel that shit coming down your ass. You're like, oh, gotta take a shit. You guys are like, okay, Panda, you're getting graphic with the stories. Yeah, it's a true story. You never ran and take a shit? Come on. That's how you get your bowels moving, friend. But, yeah. Ugh. Sorry, everyone. I'm sick. I ran on a NyQuil. If anybody wants to support a NyQuil, it's up to you guys. You don't have to. But, or any type of, like, medication that you may think is better than NyQuil, please tell me, because I really don't want that NyQuil. That stuff tastes so nasty. Ugh. That stuff tastes so nasty. Ugh. I'm just live streaming on my Samsung 21 Plus that likes to lag. Sometimes it lags. I can't even shoot 4K on Primus Live. I can't even shoot 1080p 60. So I gotta pre-record everything in 4K or 8K. Are we gonna see another Karen? I would like to see another Karen tear down some signs again, or even better. I want to see a Karen literally kick down garbage cans. She's mad because sanitation didn't pick up her garbage, so she's gonna kick down garbage cans. Oh yeah, in New York City states that now every restaurant establishment and market must put all the black bags in a dumpster canister now. They can't expose it now on the streets anymore. That's right. No more black bags on the streets of New York City anymore, everyone. Yes, if anyone in New York City is caught dumping black bags on the street, you will get a fine. You must have containers for them from now on. That's right. From now on, you must have containers for them, especially for restaurants. You guys throw a lot away, a lot of food. Wasteful. Oh, speaking of food, I'm hungry. Uh-oh, here comes the rain. You see those dark clouds right above us? Look at that. Oh, that's sick. Look at this planes gliding across the skyline. That's pretty dope. I should take a photo of that. Guys, I have no friends. I'm sick and have no friends. Oh, he's gonna run the red light. Oh, wow. Yeah, run the red sign. Yeah. See that, everybody? You see that entitlement? That's a stop sign there he just ran. Mind you guys, this block has tons of nannies, people with babies, bicyclists going up and down the street, and he did not stop. If there was a bicyclist coming, he probably would have been in jail for manslaughter, reckless endangerment, reckless driving. Second degree convict homicide, you can say, with a motor vehicle. Ooh, that's at least 10 years. Ouch. You get at least 22 years for your recklessness. This is why people don't do what that guy just did. Don't run stop signs. Do what this person is doing, stopping at the red sign. See this? Driving slow, creeping, like, yeah. But anyway. Oh, my Panda. Oh. I got negative 30 cents in my bank account and a negative $1.60 in my Venmo. That's because, like I said earlier, Mr. Michael Collins donated $10 the other day to get ramen, and I felt bad not to tip because the ramen was pretty good, and I wanted to tip. So hate me if you want, but I wanted to tip, and I felt bad if I didn't tip. Yep. Where is this rain? It's supposed to, like, I feel the wind. It's pretty windy. Oh, here it comes. Oh. Here comes the boom. Oh, here it comes. Oh. Oh, damn. Right there, everybody. Here it comes. Look at that. It's like watching a movie. This is a tropical... What is this? Tropical storm, Opala? Yeah. She's gonna be, like, doing this for the, like, next 2 days. Over us. So, yeah. Lots of rain for the next 2 days, everyone. Yeah, this is Sweden. See this? See the eye? Yeah, you can see, look. That's the storm. Opalashila, whatever you want to pronounce it. Yeah, that's her. And that's what she's doing to us right now, too. She's going to move mainland. She's going to go up. She's going to curve back up. Watch. This is why I love this app. It shows you in real time what the hell is going on. Yeah, we're gonna get it. So she's gonna make landfall. She's gonna curve into Raleigh, then Greensboro, then she's gonna curve right back in. So it's gonna be a pretty nasty one today, everyone. Alright, guys. Anyone could tell me how to make $50 in 10 minutes? Go. Because Panda needs to get some hygiene stuff. I need to get toothpaste. I don't want to do anything in the fucking rain either. People be sweating. Now I see why people look down on the floor all the time. Because people drop fucking shit all the time. Another person with fake plates. You know, they've been busting people in New York City with fake plates. Just let you know, dude. You can't fool NYPD with those fake plates. Just saying, friend. Boy, got... Alright, everybody. Anyone have an idea? Since I'm sick, I'm not trying to move too much. Yeah, I wasn't that far from here. I tried to make a live stream early this morning and it failed. It kept cutting out. My cell phone service, Simple Mobile, sucks. Yuki just paid my bill. Come on, friend. You're throttling on my service already, Simple Mobile. Oh, I got a stomach hurt. Oof. I need to eat something. Alright, I need to look for food. Oof. I think I'm hungry. Oh. No, that's just my stomach. Yeah, I'm just showing, just live streaming everyone. Nothing fancy. Just talking some jokes. I did talk about porch life for, I don't know, 30 minutes of the fucking video. I don't know. Stressing me out. How they now want me to send everything that I have. Everything. All the evidence videos, the photographs. I was like, that's a lot of work. So this whole week I had to like upload everything. So I can get this past me. I need my money back. I need some compensation for this pain and suffering. And this is why I said, this is why I asked Porchlight, then show the EEOC, the Wisconsin Alliance, documentation that I did excellent work. And Maggie can confirm that from the Wisconsin Alliance. Like, she was kind of sad that I was leaving and departing from Porchlight. She even wrote me an email saying, I'm so sorry that you had to go, but you did excellent work. And we wanted to see if you wanted to continue work. Yeah, I would come back to Wisconsin to work for any other agency, but not Porchlight. I will work for any other agency with you guys, but not with Porchlight. No. I just refused. I live in Milwaukee again. As long as I just don't get my face burned again by some crazy woman. I need to get my money for that too. Mind you guys, I got a skin graft. I have to take pieces of my skin on my other part of my body just to put it back on my face. Yeah, everyone forgot about 2021, how to spend over $30,000 in medical expenses. Went from Milwaukee to New York City, Mount Sinai. And that's why we came to New York for that. We had to cover our face for a whole week. Right? We took the bandages off. Right? We went to Boston, stayed in Boston for a minute. Damn, Boston was fun. Everyone forgot about that. I literally spent out of my own fucking savings that amount of money. Medical expenses, it's just expensive. I wish I could get that fucking 30,000 back right now. I can sure use it right now. Oh my Panda, I can use it right now. The things I can do financially to get hired. Well, technically, that is kind of like the whole assessment. Oh, this young lady. She's a weird one. She's homeless. She does weird things sometimes. Yeah. Justin was saying to me, like, he didn't know she was homeless until, like, he saw her one day sleeping in the park. I said, yeah, I saw her sleeping in the park all the day, too. I thought she was just resting. Like, so no, she's homeless. She stays at the other women's shelter. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah. Some black guy tried to hook up with her or something, and she was like, ew, you creepy black man. So I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, that's like she does have some schizophrenic problems, and so we try not to, agitate her or, cause any problems. She's not a troublemaker and anything like that. No, she's not. She just, this is what happens when people go unaware in the system. Yeah. It goes to show you that not everyone gets their medical treatments. Not everyone is being seen by a professional therapist. Not everyone has a choice to see what kind of therapist they would like to select based on their profile and, their symptoms and stuff. Yeah. But you see a lot of homeless out here, friends. A lot of young, too. I'm talking about as young as 18, 19, 20. But anyway, everybody, good morning. If you're up, eat breakfast for me, because just tell me what you're having for breakfast, and I can pretend that I'm eating it. But yeah, good morning, everyone. Yeah, this whole portrait is financially just costing me. Yeah, this. Yeah, I can use that 30 grand right now. You know what I can do with 30 grand right now? Oh my Panda. So many wonderful freaking things I can eat right now. But with that said, everyone, what time is it? It is 7:50 a.m. in the morning. Damn, I've been standing up for pretty too long, man. This is why my knees are shot. Yeah, I've been having these weird knee problems. Standing too long. That's all I do all day is stand. I don't technically sit all the time. I don't like sitting all the time. It's like moving around. Or I'm standing waiting for a community refrigerator meal, which I'm not doing that. That's just too much. Especially when there's no food. Guys, we go back to that refrigerator. Watch where you see all those stupid fucking cocktail mixed drink thingies in there. That's not food. People want food, not bullshit. I hope you guys understand. I like food. Most of it I can't. Some of it I can't eat it, but still, I like food. I wanna cook me some Brussels sprouts. Ooh, sauté those. Ooh, some. Oh man, what I can do for food right now? What would I do for food right now? But it depends on the food, though. But yeah, I need to consume soup. I want soup, though. Soup and noodles. I want to get this fucking fever out of my system. Oh, it's raining again, kind of. Uh-oh, almost. Yep. I might have to hide in the subway somehow, some way. I don't know. This is going to be a 24-hour wet one, everyone. So wish me luck. I don't think I'm going to go live stream until later on this evening. Trying to conserve battery. Even though I'm at a booth, I just don't want to be out here because it's going to be a little bit colder than normal. Have you seen what the temperature is going to feel like? Oh, yeah. Yesterday was pretty warm, right? It was warm. But now the temperature came down 5 degrees. I noticed. Ugh. I'm sleepy. I need to sleep more, friend. These 3-hour sleeps a night or 2-hour sleeps is not doing it very well. Yeah, I think I have a sleeping disorder problem, friend. I think I developed a sleeping disorder problem. I need to go get that checked out. Because sometimes my eye gets like kind of watery on the side, and yeah, it just does weird stuff. And sometimes my vision, I see like black spots, like smoke. You know? Sometimes that's just weird. It is actually cold, friend. Goodbye, summer. Yes, everyone, goodbye, summer. There's no more summer. I know, that's hard to hear. Like, damn, summer went like that, yeah. Bye-bye, summer. Good old winter. Winter's like, ho, ho, ho. I'll come knocking on your fucking door. I'm gonna freeze your asses, punk bitches. I'm Old Man Winter. How's your boy? I'm gonna be here for a while. Can I freeze you? Can I give you frostbites? That's Old Man Winter taunting you. Knocking on your front door. You better put on that coat. Cause I'm gonna freeze that titty. I'm gonna freeze those nipples off, baby. Woo! Yeah, winter is around the corner, friend. And it's coming in fast. But guess the funny thing, in Wisconsin right now, it's going to be 85 degrees. Wisconsin probably like, what? We don't see 85 degrees at this time of weather. Yeah. and then it's gonna drop right back down to like in the 70s and 60s, and you're gonna drop down to the 50s, and then it's never gonna rise above 60 ever again. I guarantee it. This is like the last week in Wisconsin where they're gonna get 80-degree weather, and it's gonna drop down to like 60 and stay above 60. Hello. Can Panda run with you? But anyway, friends. Yeah. What are you guys doing in that Jeep? Exchanging marijuana joints? If so, can I get one? I don't think I should smoke while I'm sick. I had a joint I got for free the other day from this guy that works at the park house, right? He said, "Yo, Panda, you like hybrids, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't like that sativa dominant shit. That sativa dominant, that's bullshit, friend. That shit makes me sleepy. I don't like that. I like hybrids. They make you energetic, make you do work, make you focus." So yeah, the guy gave me like this little, like, what is that, 0.5 joint sample? I was like, oh, cool. I smoked that. I was like, whoa. Next you know, I was playing Apex. I was playing Apex, getting 9 kills per game. I was like, damn, I'm on a road. See, this is why I love hybrids. But I told the guy, like, bring me edibles. I don't like to smoke all the time. I don't like to fuck up my lungs. I'm an asthma recipient. He was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I was like, yeah. I don't like to consume the smoke all the time, friend. But I notice when I do smoke, it hits me harder than the edibles. I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, when you don't smoke all the time, yeah, I noticed that. I was like, damn, it hit me hard. But yeah, this guy gets like free weed all the time and like works for this smoke shop place. They opens it, yeah, some dispensary that's giving out free weed. He gets all this stuff for free. But lately, I haven't been finding any free weed on the streets. That's pretty normal, I guess. Before, I was finding all types of weed. Like, oh wow, I guess someone's so high they dropped their weed, or drunk, either one. Oh, T-Mobile, shut the fuck up. Oh. I need a bed. Yeah, I need a bed. I'm tired. I am so desperately trying to keep awake right now. I'm trying to joke with you guys. I'm trying to have a conversation with you guys. But in reality, I'm fucking sick. And I'm sorry, everyone. You gotta hear me spit. That's just disgusting. I know. It's just nasty. But I'm sick. And there's something I can do right now. Just gonna have to like sweat it out naturally. Or just eat a bunch of soup. Like I did the other day. I had freaking ramen. That was so good. So good. I was like, damn, I didn't have ramen in a while. Makes me want to go have ramen. I don't know, I just like ramen. It's like the only food that doesn't disappoint. Because you know what to expect. But anyway, I'm going to end the live stream. It's almost 2 hours in this live stream. Okay, can't believe I'm gonna be stuck in this fucking rain. I should sell this wagon. Get more of my money back. Oh, by the way, update on the wheels. They are working perfectly outstanding. Yeah, that's amazing how this wagon works. And everyone keeps looking at my wagon now. I'm like, yo, dude, where'd you get that wagon from? I'm like, first of all, I got it from Amazon. And these are not the original wheels I came with. I just modified it, put other wheels on it. I had to buy these wheels. They're like, oh, because that wagon looks sick, friend. It looks like it can hold that weight. I was like, now it can. After I fixed it and changed the bolts and spent fucking how much? Where's the receipt? I got that in my email from the hardware store. Hold on, let me look it up on my other phone. $33. Well, yeah, $34 total. Got the glue, got the JP weld, got some bolts. Yeah, super glued. Yeah, it's working perfectly fine. You guys want to see the wagon? Here we go. Let's say fix the street. Let me show you the wagon. I let this car pass by. Oh. Look at this. Look at the wagon. Look at it, all sexy and driven it. Look at that. It looks like a wagon. Looks decent. Yeah, I just used this. But yeah, it looks like it can hold the weight now, and it's much smoother. For everybody that wants to know about the wagon update, it was worth the wheel investment. Like I said, everyone, thank you, Phil Latelli, for buying the wheels and sending me the money for the wheels. Thank you so much, sir. You've been a blessing. Because, yeah. Because the wheel that originally came with these wagons sucks so bad. Those are not wheels, friend. Those are like, guys, if you cut those wheels open, you could use it as a fucking spongy to take showers with. They're like sponges. You need real rubber tires to hold the weight. And this is what I'm talking about, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the wagon. You want me to show off the wagon again? Okay. I'll show off the wagon one more time. Which, damn, you guys are so nitpick. Hold on. Look at that. Boom. Are you guys happy? You see? The wagon function. Works. Oh. I know. It's a Black MacGyver success. Look how easy this turns now. Oh my panda. Feels good to have a functional wagon that actually is working properly, like it should. Getting ripped off with these Amazon bullshit marketing scams. It can support 350 pounds with these PU material wheels. Wow! Yeah, right. All-terrain my ass. Those wheels are not all-terrain. They keep in, mind you, once they get wet, they get soft. And then you can hear the squishiness too, like look at the clouds moving as fast. You see the clouds moving fast? But anyway, I'm gonna go in. See you guys.